What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So we have a new video for my Lookz series. I'm so excited to finally post this. I did this a couple weeks ago and it's honestly one of my favorite makeup looks right now. I did this fun illustration which is like heavily inspired by like my makeup, not my makeup, my art like that I've been painting lately. So yeah, it was just fun. So I really wanted to make sure I primed my face well so like everything was gonna sit. And I actually kind of like how my base turned out, even though that was like the last thing I did. But I wanted to do something funky with the brows. I've been having fun like mixing colors and adding glitter and stuff, just basically being as dramatic as possible. So for the base of my brows, I'm just brushing through them with different color fix from the Nesmerics Beauty. And I love these because one, they're gonna dry down and like the color so pigmented, because I've used like different like cream products from different brands and stuff. Bless you, Shadow. Side note, if you hear some click clack, it's my baby. He's over here. Bless you. Bless you. But yeah, he's over here coming by me because I'm sitting here editing and talking. He's like, well, I want to come by you. But yeah, I went on top with a pigment, bless you, just to make it a little bit more pigmented. Like I want the color to be a little bit more vibrant, and it's kind of like the base. Like you don't necessarily have to do this, but I feel like it makes the color pop a little bit more instead of just having it on like my black brows and whatnot. And then I used that peel off glitter glue from Jelly Cosmetics. I love the peel off glitter glue. It makes it 10 times easier to remove different looks and stuff, just because when it comes to like doing glitter looks, in the past I would either use like a glitter primer or I would use like lash glue, and that's cute, fun, and dandy. Like it does the job. I will say it does the job, but removing it is hell. Like I would get glitter in my eyes all the fucking time, and that's not something you want to do. Even if it is cosmetic glitter, you want to keep it out your eyes because it can mess up your eyes and stuff. So I feel like this peel off glitter glue has just been such a like staple in my kit for my like personal kit, and then my also like client kit, just because it makes the removal process a little bit faster. And I'm not gonna lie, I did when I removed like the glitter off my brows, like I'm pretty sure I snatched a little bit of my hair out, but you know, I don't even care because it was for the look, it was for the vibe. Like I don't even care, which is crazy. But I decided to use this eyeshadow primer for this look. I don't normally use eyeshadow primer. I used to do it all the time like a couple years ago, but I've been leaning more towards doing concealer. It just depends on my mood and like what I have time to do. If I'm really trying to, do something, I'm like, I need this to be like set for real. Like this needs to be as pigmented and stuff as possible. I will use the eyeshadow base. This one I believe is from Lookz Cosmetics, and then I have another one from Scratched by Cat. But they're just different products, so just go based on like what you like for eyeshadow like primers. And then I always set my eyes because I have like oily lids and stuff, and like since I have like that crease, like it makes it so much more difficult when I'm like not setting my eyeshadow base. It just makes it look crazy at the end of the day. But I'm using this Pokemon palette from a ColourPop because I've been trying to use it more in different looks and stuff, and I actually like the palette. I feel like it's actually decently pigmented. Like look at this blue, yeah. But I was just mixing different colors when it came to this look. Like I had an idea, but I was really just trying shit out, and I tried to use that darker gray, that darker green to kind of like map out like a cut crease. And when I tell you, like I used to love doing a cut crease like a couple years ago, like girl, that was my fucking look. And I love a good cut crease now, but it's like I haven't done a cut crease like this in so fucking long, but we love to see it. I'm like trying to get back into like doing different type of eyeshadow looks because I feel like I do like fun different colors with my brows, and I do different things and stuff, but I usually just do a cut crease, like a half cut crease, or maybe like a halo eye. And I've been wanting to do like the cut crease that look like this a little bit more because I like the shape of it, and I like how dramatic and like more things you can add to it. Like I could do like a whole different color scheme, so you might be seeing looks like this pop up a little bit more. And to cut my crease, I actually decided to use the Made by Mitchell color case. Love this product, like love this product. I used it for so many different things in the last couple months, or really since I've gotten it. I've used it to cut my crease, I've used it as foundation, concealer, for my brows, for like a lip combo. I've used it for almost everything, and I love that it's versatile. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've hit pan on a couple different shades, and I'm very close to hitting pan on some other shades. shades. So I probably will be restocking it, but part of me wants to hold off because I just have a feeling that Made by Mitchell, you know, the artist and stuff, he's going to like drop a color case that's a lot bigger. It's like some new color cases. So I've been holding off, but you know, if he don't release nothing in the next like month or two, I'm gonna just have to get it because I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of looks that I love doing without it. But I set the color case like product with some neon pigments from Jelly Cosmetics, and I love Jelly Cosmetics. I love their pigments. I love all of their products, like their glitter. I use that peel off glitter glue we were talking about earlier, so definitely check them out. And then I actually have a code with Jelly Cosmetics. I think it's like 15% off, but it's Artistry X Ariel, basically my tag on everything, and I will get a little bit of money if you use it, so you know, help your girl out. But I would also say check their sales because they have sales all the time. You know, as I think about it, I'm so grateful that I was playing with makeup like in high school and like in college, like whenever I had free time, because the technique has paid off. Like all the hard work and the practice and stuff has just made it so much more like easier to like, you know, do different things and stuff. Like I know how certain like makeup products work and stuff, so I'm like, okay, I know how to use this better. And look at the pigment, because I'm telling you, I loved those bright color schemes when it came to eyeshadow in like 2017 and stuff, and I felt like I could never get it as bright as I wanted to. But to do looks like this, it just feels like so healing to like my inner teen, inner child, because girl, she was putting in the work. All those YouTube videos I watched, like YouTube University for real, helped me learn how to do makeup, and we love to see it. We love to see it. I really do want to make it a part of my career. I know I do 10 million different things, so you know, I'm just letting y'all know that y'all might see me like for real doing stuff in the future. So after I always do my eyeshadow, I like to use a black liquid liner to basically just like go over my lash line. I feel like it helps like my lashes actually blend in with like the fake lashes that I put on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on. I use a bigger wand like this for my like top mascara, and then whenever I do like my bottom lashes, I use like a thinner mascara, because I feel like it's a little bit easier to put it on. Because if I did this underneath my eye, I probably would have mascara everywhere, which I mean, like I love the little, you know, smudgy, like grungy, like, you know, just not precise. I love that look. Like I love it, but like to a certain extent. And then I'm over here like basically getting ready to paint the base for my forehead illustration. I'm using that color case from Made by Mitchell, and I went to like an ombre color, like a pinky purple sky, because I remember I was driving to work and like I saw like the sun like rise, and I was like, okay, this is cute. Like I always love when I get to see the sunrise and stuff, or like the sunset, because it's just a vibe. So I was like, you know what, it's springtime. I was like, this is kind of like what I feel like it feels like now that like the weather has changed, because I love spring. Like I just love finally seeing like the animals back out again, like the trees just being able to be outside and not like freeze it. Like, you know, I love it here. But yeah, whenever I do like my bases with this color case, I like to set it, and I use a loose pigment from Jelly Cosmetics. This is one of the neon pigments, and I like to use these because they're so pigmented. Like they are literally a loose pigment, and they set pretty well. Like I know there's not really what they're supposed to be for, but it just makes the colors and stuff pop so much more. Because if I really wanted to make this like base as bright, I probably would have to go back in with like another layer. And I'm sorry, but like I don't be want to do all them different layers. Like I'm good if I could just do like one layer and just like make it a little bit more pigmented. I'm gonna do that because it's 10 times easier. Because one, this look already took forever. Like it took me forever to do this, and it's just because like I'm doing details and stuff. Like I'm trying to be precise, and I'm trying to add like shading and stuff. And it's like whenever I'm doing illustrations like these, like I have to like really pay attention to when I put something on, because I use the color fix to basically like, you know, do all the drawing. So the base is the color case, and then the color fix is basically everything else like on top of this. And I love the color fix. And it's just kind of like when I do painting, like I feel like I really do transfer my painting techniques as much as I can to my makeup techniques. Whenever I'm doing like, you know, illustration looks like this on my forehead, like I'm really trying to tap in and it just feels really good to just know my style and like know how to translate it to different mediums. Like that shit eats. Like I'm sorry, but it just makes me feel like I'm really doing my thing because I would be hype as hell. Like if I could go back in time and show my younger self like this YouTube video, like she would probably be busting out like crying. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I wanted to do this and I tried, and I really like put in work. Like that's why I say I love makeup. Like I absolutely do love makeup, because I remember watching all of those YouTube videos, doing research, like looking at different brands and stuff, trying to figure out how I could do some of these looks that were like popular back then. Just because like when I was watching like Jackie Aina or Alyssa or like Lauren Raggedy Royal, like I love their looks, and it was like I want to get to that level. And honestly, like I didn't see a lot of products like that around me. So, I have really had to basically put in research and like really learn how to work with makeup. I'm sorry, my voice sounds crazy. I've been like getting over being sick. But it's just really a nice feeling to see how much you've grown, because it's probably been like 10 years at least since I was like doing my makeup. Oh my gosh, I sound crazy. Hold on, let me take a break and I'll be back. Okay, so on a whole nother note, let's talk about like some goals and plans I have for the future when it comes to my makeup career. Like I generally want to get like my makeup license. I want to like be able to work on sets and stuff, do special effects makeup, traditional makeup, like wedding, bridal, or like special occasion. I want to be able to be one of those people that like travel and do events and stuff like that. Like that would generally be so fucking fun. And I would love to, in the future, start a special effects like makeup company based in Memphis or the Mid-South, because I just feel like we have so much like talent down here, and I would love for Memphis to like start making movies, like them actually like sit here and make movies, because we have so much rich history and just so much knowledge, and just, I'm not gonna lie, Memphis is a creative ass city. Like it genuinely is. And I feel like when it comes to Memphis, a lot of the creatives are usually like Memphis transplants who are not black majority of the time. And it's like, if you just take that group away and like really look at the heart of Memphis, like I know so many like black like people in general from like so many different spots of Memphis who are creative as fuck. And it's just like, I want them to get that shine, because I feel like when we all shine, like it just like, we're just gonna dominate. And there's people who I really have been just like wanting to start including in like projects and stuff, because I have so many ideas for like, film and TV shows and stuff. And it's like, I'm trying to work towards that and really just create something, because I'm not going to sit here and wait for people to feel like my ideas are good. Like, I know that I'm creating like some really good stuff that would make people interested in stuff. And it's like, we just have to start. I just feel like we have to just start doing shit. Like, I'm no longer waiting for an answer when it's like, I already know that the answer is yes. Just fucking do it. And that's just what I really think about when it comes to like so many different aspects of my life right now. Like, I feel like in the last couple of years, I've just really had the chance to like refine myself and like just really put in stone like who I am. Like, I feel like I'm always changing, of course, but it's like I took some time for me and to understand me and to understand what in the world I have been going through in the last couple of years, and figure out like, what do I even want to do for the rest of my life, because I finally started putting myself first. And I just see so many different things like lined up for my future. But it's like me tapping in and doing these makeup videos and stuff. Like, do I want to edit videos after work? Hell no. Do I be want to record some videos sometimes? Sometimes I be so tired. Like, I don't have the energy to like do certain things. But it's like, I'm taking this shit serious. I'm taking it serious. Like, every time I look at my like YouTube studio and I see that I have another like subscriber or even a like it makes me feel so happy. Even though, I feel like I should have more, because I know the quality and I know how good I am and how talented I am. I'm just blessed to get what I get, because even me posting consistently, I've been posting every single day for like weeks or months now. And I couldn't even post every month not too long ago. Like this time last year, it was really hard for me to even post once a month on YouTube. And just thinking back to Ariel, who started her YouTube channel like years ago in high school. And that just taking the step was a lot. And I remember like the first YouTube video I posted, and just to see where I am now, it makes me so happy. And like I realize like I am a completely different person, and I feel like sometimes the old version of me, like people get so accustomed and like trying to hold that person up, and it's like I look at myself and like, yes, there were so many great things I did in the past, but it's like I'm moving on and I'm growing. And it's like I had to stop thinking back and thinking that like the old days were the best days I would ever have. Like I have not climaxed yet. And just allow myself to even just believe that, I feel has allowed me to just open up space to actually win and like accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. And my voice is going out again, so we're gonna take a little break and I'm gonna let y'all just watch me do my thing for a second. So I really just want to say thank you to everyone who watches my videos, who likes my videos, who is subscribed and just like actually supports my content. I just want to say thank you because y'all keep me motivated, because sometimes I'm just like, why am I even wasting my time? And then somebody comments something and it makes me want to cry. Like, I'm just being honest, because it's like, I just truly appreciate the love, because it was a struggle for me to even feel comfortable enough to even post myself and not be so self-aware and like feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to be judged so hard, and like just allow myself to just be me authentically has been a blessing. And a part of that has been because of the community that like, you know, surrounds me. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And your support does not go unnoticed. Like, I am being dead serious. It does not go unnoticed. And I just want to say, yes, I appreciate every single one of y'all so much. Okay, side note, side note, side note. If you ever see me say SN, that means side note. But I just wanted to let y'all know that real quick. But like recently I did some makeup looks for prom, and y'all don't know how good it feels. Like I was like a slick scared of the day, just because like I was volunteering in the morning and then doing prom makeup, like literally back and forth across the city. And I was so scared because I don't know, like I feel like I get nervous every time like I'm asked to do like somebody's makeup. And it's not that I feel like I can't do it, but it's just like I don't want to let anybody down and like mess up anybody, especially on special occasions like prom and stuff, birthdays, whatnot. And I like put so much pressure on myself, and I just want to say that like I'm doing so much better, and like I'm moving a lot faster, and just even having my makeup kit, because I bought that like last summer, or like maybe like the fall of last year. And me investing in that makeup kit and just like building up my actual like makeup kit as we speak, it just feels so good, because it's like, bro, like I'm really taking the steps to do something that like is basically my passion. Like I truly think it is one of my like top 5 passions, because I feel like I have so many different things that like I just feel so called to do. But for real, like it was just nice, even though I was stressed the fuck out because I was running behind. It was just so much going on. Like it just feels really good to like just know that I am trying. And you know, I feel like I try to affirm certain like, you know, lifestyles or like certain things that I want to do. And I feel like for a while like I would get scared of opportunities and just be like, well shit, I don't know if I'm good enough for that. And it's like I had to keep reminding myself that people are not going to bring you an opportunity if they think that you cannot handle that opportunity. Like, be so for real. Like, people will never consider your name in conversations if they felt like you could not hold up to a certain standard. And like just thinking about that in itself has like honestly just eased a little bit of the anxiety that I have. So, you know, I'm trying, I'm doing it, and it's like I'm gonna stop like backing down from shit. Like for real. Because like, yes, I know that I don't have a lot of traditional like skills, or like I just have not had the traditional like education when it comes to certain things that I'm really passionate about. And I feel like that kind of like it makes me in my head feel like I'm not good enough because I didn't go about it XYZ way. You feel me? And it's just like I want to learn everything. Like I want to actually learn the basics. I want to learn like all these different things because it's like I know about makeup. I feel like I could give a whole like dissertation about makeup and just like the effects of it and whatnot. Like I would love to do something like that just because I feel like connecting with spirit sometimes that's through makeup. Like there are certain makeup looks that I do it and I'm like, oh, I know my ancestors are somewhere just smiling and happy and stuff, just because when you really think about it, like especially if you're from the South and like you're not too far removed from, you know, people in your family being sharecroppers, like I feel like that in itself is just like really crazy because it's like that culture that we had was stripped away. And like it got to a point where it's like you wouldn't even dare do anything because like, you know, it just brought so much like just ill treatment. And it's really sad that like we have felt as a people sometimes that we demonize certain things that we know if we go back far enough our ancestors were doing that. And it's like, you know, I feel like we just kind of have to like flip a switch a little bit and just recognize like, yes, there are certain things that we have not done for certain generations, yes, but it's like, why did that happen? And to really just take, I don't know, like these lenses off when it comes to certain things, because our ancestors are not demonic. Like, you know, our spirit team, like the people who lived before us within our like bloodline, they're not evil. Like connecting with them, in my experience, that's not evil unless you're trying to do some fuck ass shit, or you're just like, you know, trying to tap into people who probably should not be tapped into. But I would just love for us to be able to open up our space in our community to be more accepting of certain spiritual practices. Because baby, what do you think the Holy Ghost is when people be like in church life in the fallout, like they be tapping their damn shoes off, like they just be going in, they catch the spirit? What the fuck that mean? Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like, you got the Holy Spirit. Like, what does that give? What does that give? Like, it's not necessarily a possession, but it's like you can tap in and really just allow your ancestors to kind of live through you. And that's what I kind of feel like. Sometimes you just tap so far in, it's like you bring out certain things that, you know, I don't want to say they aren't you, because they are you, because that's your history, that's your lineage, but like certain things that like y'all forgot, or like sometimes it's just like spirit is living through you. But I feel like we just gotta take away the negative connotation when it comes to our ancestors and our spirit teams, because that's how we finna run shit. I'm be honest, it's a reason why they made us like, you know, get rid of so many practices or just like traditions and stuff, because when you're rooted in your history and you understand like certain things and you understand what has happened and why certain things happen, like you can be unstoppable if like you gain certain confidence in yourself and understand your true power. And that's just what they have been, you know, so like, you know, frantic about, is because people are tapping the fuck in, people are waking up, and it's like shit, like they didn't expect certain people to wake up, so they gonna do what they can to basically just like cause us to like just fall apart. And I hate to fucking see it. So, of course, I had to put some rhinestones in my eyebrow slit because it's just not a look if I don't. But, yeah, it would be, you know, just crazy of me to not do a liquid lipstick combo with gloss because, you know, that's just my style. So, I'm taking one of these REM, like, liquid lipsticks I got. This is one of my favorite ones at this moment, and I like to layer it. And for this look, I want to do a little bit more pink of a color in the middle part. So that's why you see me in this one from, this is why you're seeing me use this one from Jadora Cosmetics. And I just press my lips together to just kind of like help it blend. And I'm going to go ahead and set my face before I even put my lashes on, because I usually always do that when it comes to me and my makeup looks. I don't put my lashes on until like I'm basically done. Like lips and my like lashes, that's the end of my makeup, like, you know, process or whatnot. And first off, look at the close up, it was eating. But yeah, I'm gonna go on top with one of these About Face lip glosses, and this has also been a favorite of mine. I'm pretty sure I put in the favorites video. I don't remember if I like remember actually doing that, but there is a video like down below. And I want to use this lip balm from Get Stone in the middle. But yeah, this is basically the end of the video. I truly and honestly appreciate every single one of y'all. And if y'all have any like videos y'all want to see me do, please let me know. But I love y'all so much, and I just want to say happy early Easter. But yeah, love you. Bye. Instagram deets and stuff will be up soon as this video posted, or like not too far after. And check my TikTok, because my girl, I'll be really posting on TikTok and I'll be going off. But anyways, bye.